Hey YouTubers, Xander here, welcome back to Stardew Valley. Last time, we did fishing stuff and I barely had a voice. It's been several days since then though. Let's see, good luck. That's not what I wanted to click. Crab cakes, I don't care. Alright. So, plans for the day, and next day, try and get those casks working. Casks? There we go. There's a cashback rewards program? Aw, I like that there's a PS. That's cool. Huh. So right before I started this, I looked up how the casks work. In theory, it should have worked with the ancient fruits. I don't know why it wasn't working before, what I was doing wrong. So we'll just have to try again and hope for the best. And if not, I guess we could attempt it with the grapes and see what happens. Oops. Aha! Aw. Stop with the hammer, please. Stop. Try mushrooms, I guess. No. Oh yeah, a whopping 2 ancient fruits. Lots of blues and purples I see. And some red, so pretty evenly distributed between those 3. Alright, let's try and figure out these casks. Casks. However you say it. See, like, why? Do I need to do that and then sit down? See, like, why can't I put it in there? It doesn't make sense. Don't get it. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you can hear me clicking wildly. It's so weird. I just don't get it. It's not like my game is outdated or something. Oops. I don't know. Makes no sense to me. See, like those, you just toss it in and it's good to go. Huh. So weird. I guess I'll save the coal. Even though I have 250 of it, I think I have a decent amount of coal. What do you guys think? So we'll make our way through holy crap amounts of grass and grab ourselves the hardwood we'd like for the day. Well then, I don't know, swing by somewhere and fish, I guess? Hello? Nothing I want. So things to talk about. I'm not quite sure how to bring up this topic, but basically I'm in the middle of an unfortunate 10 days in a row of working. So because of that, I wanted to double up on recordings during my 4 days off, in which I went to the Markiplier event. But unfortunately, due to one of the days me just being extremely tired and not able to stay up and record, and then the next night, I was voiceless because of the Markiplier event. I didn't record, so basically I'm doing this now. And I knew that I would have to, at some point during my work week, I would have to record these 2 episodes of Stardew Valley and then 2 episodes of Terraria. And so I couldn't really figure out what days I would want to do it. And I eventually figured I'd do it today. Just like as soon as I get home, just go ahead, just go and do it. And so obviously I am right now. And I had already planned ahead on doing it today after work. And something interesting that happened is, while I was at work, I kind of oops. I kind of hit a I fell into I got hit by a huge wave of depression, basically. And I mean, obviously it's something I've learned to deal with. I've had my whole life sort of thing, so I've learned to... Oh, new record, I guess. I've just kind of, like, learned to deal with it. Because I don't like medicine. I tried it once and it just didn't work out. Yeah, I didn't probably take the right stuff, but my personal opinion, belief, whatever, is that I just don't like using medicine to alter who I am. And I never really sought therapy aside from when I was a kid. But for a kid, that was just because I was hyperactive, not because I was depressed. But I haven't looked into therapy mostly because it costs money, and I can't afford that. So I've just kind of learned to live with it, and just kind of whatever. And recently, it hasn't been affecting me, like, not nearly as much as it used to, which I've kind of noticed, and I think that, and I'm okay with that. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad, but while I'm not happy, I'm not depressed. So it's just kind of like a neutral state, and that's kind of how I like to do everything, is try to keep it as neutral as possible, I guess. If that makes sense? So anyways, last night at work, just, I don't know, out of nowhere, it just kind of hit me. Just like some sort of like super depression where it was like just a void in me that was just like, I don't know, sucking in just all thoughts and just, I don't know. I kept thinking back to a couple years ago when I lived in a different city, and like I wanted to like go back to that time, but then I kept thinking, and I was like, but I was more depressed then than I am now. So it's like, why? And that didn't help, honestly. Like, the thought of like I was worse off then than I am now didn't make me feel better. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense. That's the way it is with a lot of people, things like that. Oh, cool. But then, and I don't even know how I deviated onto it, but I then thought about how when I'd get home, I'd record this. And just all of a sudden, almost instantly, it stopped. I'm not sure why, but just the thought of recording and thinking back on how long I've been making videos, like when I first started, I was just thinking back, like, when did I first start making videos? And I think that was back on my old channel, which I just whoa. Hang on a moment. Jesus, what the hell was that? Anyways, so just thinking about my channel and like how long it's been around, and just how long I've been just making videos for a hobby, and it all just kind of, I don't know, put my mind at ease, which wasn't what I was expecting. And it felt nice. Just, I don't know, thought of going home and making videos. It helped. So, I mean, there wasn't really much of a point to this, but I guess if it weren't for, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words, but basically just thank you to the few people that do watch, because apparently it means more to me than I originally thought it did. So there we go. Mushy gooiness out of the way, or whatever. Let's end the night. Alright, didn't make too much today, but that's fine. Sadly didn't upgrade our fishing skill either, but we'll get there eventually. Cloudy. Bad luck. Pardon me while I take a drink. Okay. Sorry. I'm drinking for two reasons. One, and no, I'm not drinking alcohol. One, because I'm thirsty. And two, because I need to stay awake. And so, caffeine. Yay, caffeine! I'm actually hoping... normally when I... Oops. Oh, wow. Normally when I drink caffeine, it kind of puts me to sleep shortly thereafter. But I'm hoping that because I'm doing this right now, then that won't be the case. We are going to be rich today. That's like... I'm thinking that's going to be a lot of cash. Stop it. Just grab the thing. There is a truffle there, I thought so. Ooh, cool. Duck feather. Okay, so one thing I noticed is that we're at 88 hardwood. I believe we need 120. So today will bring us to 100. So in theory, assuming it is 120 to make the stable, in the next video we will actually be able to create... Stop it! Stop it! We'll be able to make the... or at least get started on the stable. So we might just swing by Robin's today after doing the chores in order to double check. Where am I going? Perfect. Okay, so first, grab our 12 hardwood as per usual. If only I could buy hardwood. Remember in Harvest Moon DS, there was a glitch that would happen in the winter that would basically max out, not basically, it actually would, it would max out your money. And so you could buy whatever the hell you wanted, including the most expensive material for building, well, buildings, which you could only buy. I don't think you could find it anywhere. I don't even think you could, like, trade for it or anything. The only option was to buy it. And it was expensive. But so obviously you would have max money and you'd be able to... Oh, sorry. You'd be able to just instantly buy a building of the best material. And it would make it indestructible. Good times. I've got to take my scythe to this, like, soon. Well, actually, very soon, because I'm nearing the end of the month, and after that, it's all going to disappear. Oh, shoot, I can do it right now. Okay. Let's haul up back home and grab everything we need. I don't know why, I thought it was 120. If we can get it done today, then we might see it in the next video. Also, frickin' double truffle, really? Hurry! Did I make it? Yeah, so the only thing I haven't built is a well. That's it, right? I can always build more silos. Just block that off. I guess that right there is okay. Cool. I don't know why, but I just like really liked Robin, like the song that was playing while I was in there. Well, you know what? Let's actually fish the mountains. Because why not, right? If I fish the mountains, I mean mine rocks at the quarry. That's the same thing, right? Sadly, I don't have my pan with me, otherwise I could be panning for resources. Oh well. Just fish right here, I guess. Yeah, so once we have the stable complete, there's not much else to make. I mean, there's the well, but there's no need for it. Could build more silos, which is actually tempting. Just so I don't accidentally run out of hay in the middle of the winter. Whoa. Shit. Cool. Oh. Well, alright. Surprising. So yeah, I think once that's all said and done, we'll probably work on heading to the Skull Cavern. That was easy. Carp seem very easy to catch. Carp? Man, you guys are just chill. Oh, shit. Huh. There. Oh, look, a largemouth bass. Easily so. Oh, wait. That was a big mouth belly bass, wasn't it? I'm really hoping we upgrade fishing soon. Wow, that was quick. We'll fish for a little longer, I guess. Ooh, what I should try and get is that rare fish that's found in the area near Krobus. Let's go on and head back. Hopefully that upgrades our fishing level. How do I go? Fine. I never picked up those truffles. That's what it was. I saw the arrow and I was trying to rack my brain. I'm like, what is that? These little mother fluffers. We are gonna be so freaking rich after this. Can't wait. Here we go. Jesus. 30,000. Jeez. 20,000 just from the ancient fruit stuff alone. That is awesome. Where are the other rest of it? I guess the cheeses and the cloths. Wow, cloth is worth that much. I did not know. And truffle oil, that'll do it. Cool. Fishing was really lackluster. Huh. Petrified Slimer with 120 each? Wow. Well, alrighty. That's going to do it for the day. Next time, obviously, we'll be waiting for the staple to finish. Probably getting ready for a trip to the Skull Caverns. Holy crap. And, yeah. I guess we'll just kind of be working on our fishing level as well. Because I want to probably max that out before we do a time jump. Maybe. Depends on how long it takes for us to reach, I guess, 9, because we're currently at 8. But that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you next time.